We'll start with the pond filter because I suspect that's kind of what you're most interested in. So don't judge the effectiveness of the filtration by the color of this water. I'm struggling with some green algae due to the environment, bright light, nice and warm, and green algae can be as small as a single cell organism, so it's practically impossible to filter out with a simple filter. You just have to kind of let nature take its course and the water will clear up on its own. But what I've done here is, at the bottom on this end is a 1600 gallon per hour pump. It's just sitting at the bottom and it has a nice big nylon mesh around it to keep the fish from getting sucked in. The water comes into, first of all, it's not pretty. I don't claim it to be pretty, but it's very effective. The water comes into this 5-gallon bucket. At the very bottom of the 5-gallon bucket, I've drilled a whole bunch of holes similar to the ones you see here. On top of those holes, I've put down a little piece of that Metalla mat. I believe it's green, this mat material right here. And then on top of that, I've layered up a bunch of those clay balls. And then on top of the clay balls, I've put some filter floss. And this filter floss needs to be changed because the water should not be sitting on top of it. It typically flows through as fast as the pump can pump water in. The beauty of this system is, in order to change it, I just unplug the pump, lift the bucket out by the handle, and hose off the filter floss, put the filter floss back, and I'm done. It takes less than 5 minutes, and I have to do it about once a week. The purpose of these holes here is for if I forget to check on it and the filter floss eventually clogs, water will overflow into the holes and go back into the reservoir. The output can be anything you want. This used to go directly into the water, but it caused a lot of splashing and a lot of disturbance, and as a consequence I couldn't keep the duckweed from getting beaten up. So I put a pot here, and then the pot was pretty good but still splashed a lot, so I put the Metalla mat, some leftover material, just here to absorb the noise. So it's much quieter, much less splashing, and it's not pretty, and I'm still thinking of what I want to do with it, but so far I'm very happy with the results. And there's about, I think, 50 goldfish in here, and they're all doing great. And this overall, once this clears up, give it a month or so, or you could put algicide in if you wanted to, but give this a month or so and the water will be crystal clear, and you can do things to tidy it up a bit if you want to. But this is a very rudimentary filter that I'm very happy with.